Hello everyone, welcome to the TSS. In this class we are going to discuss about the DOM nodes concept, friends. The nodes is nothing but a, an elements, all the elements in the HTML document. Okay, it will treat as objects. Okay, that point we had learned in our earlier classes, right? So DOM treats every element in the HTML document as objects. So here now what is this nodes means? Simple. The element object is also called as a node. Okay, right. Simple, friends. Every element in the web page will be treated as object in DOM concept, that is a document object model concept. So that the very same object is also called as node. Why this terminology means? uh, in the following slide you will understand it. Okay, let me read this line by line and let me explain something about it. According to the W3C, that means Worldwide Consortium HTML DOM standard, everything in an HTML document is a node. Okay, so it will be this statement is good, and it will be also applicable for everything in an HTML document is a object, also a node and object. Okay, the entire document is document node. In the earlier it is tells it as document object. Here it is also called as document node. No need to confuse, friends. So just remember, objects will make use of those objects for JavaScript manipulation purposes, and it's another terminology is introduced. That's simple node. Okay, that's it. Every the functionality will be the same. Every HTML element is an element node. Okay, this is document node. Entire this diagrammatically I had showed up here. So this is the entire document. The entire document will have an HTML element that is called root element. In this HTML element is subdivided into two sections. One is head section and one is body section. This is called head element and this is called body element. And then the head section will have its own tags. Okay, this is a title tag, or so many meta tag, style tags, or script like that. Okay, head section has its own tags, and then body section will have so many numerous tags like anchor tag, h1 tag, and its content, that is text, and its attribute also. Right, this is the structure and this is the hierarchy. In the DOM concept, every element is treated as an object. In the DOM nodes also, in every element is also called as node. Okay, in addition to object, it is also called as a node. So the entire document is a document node. Okay, it is a document node. Every HTML element is an element node. So these are called element nodes. Head element, node title node, and this is what anchor node, header node, like that. And we will also call as HTML object, head object, body object, or like that. Header h1 object, anchor object, like that also. The text inside the elements are text nodes. Okay, the text inside the HTML elements are text nodes. Okay, here head1 h1 tag has its own text, right? So my header like that. So this text is also called as text node. Okay, in the object paradigm, so this is called as inner text, but here in the node concept it is called text node. And then every HTML attribute is an attribute node. Here for anchor element there is an attribute called href. So in the object methodology it is called as attribute. Anchor object, it's some of the attribute is having href, right, or property. Now it is in this concept it is called as attribute node. All comments are comment nodes. Okay, with the HTML DOM, all nodes in the node tree can be accessed by JavaScript. So in the HTML document, all these elements are there in the jumbled up. Okay, but internally, DOM will set on hierarchy to each and every element in the form of tree of objects or tree of nodes like this, and which in turn will be used by JavaScript, right? Sorry. And new nodes can be created and all nodes can be modified or deleted. Okay, if you have some actually you built your web page with some certain tags, okay, placed inside the body, and if you have displayed your web page, and if you want to add some more elements to your web page, then you can do it with your JavaScript. You can add, create or modify the nodes. Same friend, same in the concept of objects are uh, i- i- uh, so in our last classes we did it already in the objects. Okay, so nodes is some simple other terminology for relationship purposes. Okay, for relationship purposes we will went for nodes concept. So node relations, we can see this diagram and then we will come back to the theory, then we will understand it. So some hierarchy will be there, okay, in both DOM and DOM nodes concept also. Right. So HTML is the root element. Okay, this is the parent for all. Okay. Okay. Now, so you can visualize this as a parent-children analogy. Then you will understand it. Root element. It is the parent element. So it has two child. That is two sections called head element and the body element. Right. So now this head element is called first child and the body element is called last child. Immediately head will come and then body will come. So this is called first child and last child, right? And from this point of view, this is the parent, these are the sons. This is the first son, this is the last son or child. Okay, what is the relation between this head and body means these are siblings, right? So from this point of view, head, body is next sibling, and from this node, that is body element, head is previous sibling. Okay, so that is elder brother or younger brother, like that. Okay, and both these is having the parent as root element are HTML. So child nodes to HTML and siblings to each other. So in the node concept, this relationship will be introduced. Node relationships. Let me read these lines one by one. The nodes in the node tree have a hierarchical relationship to each other. Okay, so which I had explained. Now you can apply my explanation to these sentences by seeing this image over here. Then you can grasp the concept. The term parent, child, and siblings are used to describe the relationships. So, the parent, these childs, and the siblings are introduced for what? For relationships, and then eventually in the next classes we are going to manipulate the elements based on these relationships, friends. And in a node tree, the top node is called the root node. In the node tree like structure, the root element is HTML. That is called root node. Okay, root element or root node or parent node. So many names are there, don't confuse. Every node has exactly one parent except the root which has no parent. Okay, if you go inside this HTML, we have two sections, head section, body section, which is called first child and last child. In the body itself we have so many tags, right? So then this body will becomes a parent to those tags placed inside the body section, right? Like that. So there are so many parents, but root element is the ultimate parent. Okay. And a node can have a number of children. Okay, here I explained siblings or brothers or sisters are nodes with the same parent. Same parents means, for example, this one, head and body. These are the two child for the root element, right? So that's why these two are called siblings to each other. So this is the concept, friends. So in the selection of HTML elements, we can make use of these first child, last child, parent node, okay, siblings, like this reference methods to insert HTML elements or delete HTML elements, or so many manipulations will be done, friends. Okay, in the next classes we'll come up with other topics, friends. This is the concept of DOM nodes. Okay, see you till then. Bye bye. Yours Veera signing off. Thank you for listening, friends.